Hey guys, JR Fisher here on a Friday morning, just getting ready for my coaching call. And I was talking to somebody the other day and they were saying, well, how do I make money? How do I make money? Just tell me how I make money. So I put together 3 simple steps, and I want to give those simple steps to you. But before I do that, I want to share a story with you. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day who is a digital marketer. He's in his mid-20s, been doing it about 5 years. He'll probably do about $4 million this year. Now you say, well, how does a guy like that do that? And I got to tell you, prior to that, he was an Uber driver. He was driving for Uber, and one eventful day, he picked up a fare. And this particular fare was an internet marketer, and the guy started to tell him about all the money he was making, and he would travel the world and see all these great places and could work wherever he wanted. And at that moment, my friend, the Uber driver, said, well, you know what? I got to do that. That's what I got to do. And he committed himself, he committed himself to learning all he could about digital marketing and internet marketing. And it's really that simple, because here's how money works. It is given to those people who have the value, okay? Basically, you're going to be paid on several different things, but the main things are what you know, okay? What the demand is for what you know and what you do. So you could take an occupation like a janitorial type person who cleans up offices in the evening. And you can say, well, that's a job that is in high demand, so we should be paid a lot. But the problem with that is you left out one component. A lot of people can do it. Now, if you take a job like a brain surgeon and you say, well, you know, that's a job that's in high demand, but here's the key to that job. Not that many people can actually do that job. And if they can't do that job, then that means there's fewer people to pull from. And another thing you may want to add is you're also going to be paid on the amount of pressure sometimes that comes with the job, because there's a lot more pressure to doing brain surgery than there is to cleaning an office, obviously. So you got to look at, you know, your talents, what they are, the demand for those talents, what you do with those talents. Because if you go in and you go get educated to become a brain surgeon, but you never do it, then you're not going to be paid. Okay, obviously you have to put forth the effort. So what are those 3 steps? Okay, let me give you those 3 steps real quick. The 3 steps are: number 1, find an area you're interested in. And I don't care if it's nursing, I don't care if it's basketball or digital marketing or any of those things. Find an area that you're interested in. And then you have to assess whether you can actually earn money in that area based on your talent. So if I were to look at the NBA and I want to be a basketball player and make millions of dollars a year, but I'm 5'2", the odds of me doing that are pretty diminished, okay? I'm probably not going to be able to do that. Now, when I looked at digital marketing and internet marketing and all that, I looked out there and I said, well, it doesn't look like you have to have any special talents. I could probably do that, right? There's no special talents needed for that. So I got involved in that, digital marketing, internet marketing. Next thing is, you got to find somebody who is successful in that particular area to teach you. That's what's required, okay? So if you wanted to be a nurse, you would obviously have to go, you know, to some kind of class or some place where there was a nurse that was teaching, okay? Because it's hard to teach you something if you haven't done it yourself. So if you're interested in any profession, you're going to have to find somebody that knows how to do it, that's done it, that can actually teach you. Very, very important, okay, that you do that. Unfortunately, a lot of people nowadays think that, well, I'll just go to college and I'll get my college degree and I'll get out and I'll have this great job. When in fact, you don't really have marketable talents. A college degree does not get you a job. And, you know, sometimes you go to a community college, you're going to spend, I don't know what, $5,000 a year or whatever. And you can go to some Ivy League college, you could spend $100,000 a year. And certainly if you go to an Ivy League, I guess you got a better chance of getting a job. But there's no guarantees. There's no guarantees. I've seen a lot of really super highly educated people that have these great degrees that still are not making any money. So the key to it is to find somebody that's done what you want to do and to pay them, okay? I know a lot of people want to get into digital marketing and they don't want to pay for anything. They don't want to pay for any courses, they don't want to pay for any training, and quite honestly, you're not going to get ahead if you don't pay to do something. I do a lot of free training and I try to give out as much free training as possible. The feeling is that if people get the free training and they see that it works and they apply it, then maybe they'll get more training on down the road and they can actually use it. So anyhow, just wanted to share that with you. Those are the 3 steps to making money. I'll talk to you soon.